What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kash Creations with a K, Cash with a K. Here with Tidewater Waves, my man Drew. Thanks for having me, man.
Of course. Welcome. It's about time we got you out.
Right, finally, about time. No, but everything happens for a reason. You can't rush, you know.
Can't rush greatness.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll get straight into it. Just tell us more about yourself, what you do, who you are, why people should listen.
Okay, well, my name is Cash again, with a K. No, but I'm 26. I'm a photographer, videographer. I have a business myself, Different Individuals vs. Society, which is also, highlighting artists out here that's on the grind, trying to shine. So, yeah, that's what I do. I've been out in VA here for about 2 years now, in this area, getting to know just the area itself, the people, the artists, great people, hardworking people like my man Drew. It's cool, I'm from Arizona. Shout out to AZ, of course, gotta shout out my home. But yeah, I'm just living life, just busting my ass, positioning myself for my blessings, for success, really.
Definitely. That was a well said introduction about yourself. So yeah, let's talk about you said Arizona. You from Arizona?
Yes, Arizona.
Yeah, what's the differences between like out here, speaking like, for your industry, photography, videography?
Yeah, Arizona, when I was in Arizona, I was, just barely kind of tapping into things. I was actually modeling. I did a fashion show where I walked in a fashion show for the first time, and from there I just really liked the love, I guess, and people kind of pushed me to do that, so I started doing my own photo shoots, modeling and stuff. So I wasn't really in the industry like that until I really moved to VA, where I kind of forced myself and pushed myself to, become myself. So I would say just looking in, observing, working with different photographers and whatnot, going to different events. There's a lot of love and support, like in the community itself.
In Arizona?
In Arizona. There is a lot of love and support, I would say. People really, work with each other and, support each other out there. And, once I moved here, just seeing it grow more and more, it was beautiful to see. Virginia, there's a lot of talent out here. There's amazing talent, amazing people out here. It is, like, awesome to just be around such legends, I feel like, really. It's just different with the support, That's the only thing I would say that's really different. There's a lot more to do. The food's a lot better, definitely.
Than Arizona?
Hell yeah.
Well, I would think it's pretty good out there.
The food is amazing out there, yeah. And now, like, I don't know, I'm always watching the Food Network, so
okay.
A lot of the restaurants now are, I'm a foodie, so that's like,
right.
I love talking about food. But, yeah, it's a lot to do out there. I would say that people are a lot more friendly out here.
Out here?
Yeah, out in Virginia, they speak more to you. In Arizona, they're kind of like a New York type.
Yeah. And it's funny you said that Arizona you get a little more support, but out here the people are a little more friendly.
Yeah, friendly, like, walking down, like when I first got off the airport, a lady, all these people were like, hey boo, what's up? I'm just like, hey, it's not really like that, regarding just being kind and, being nice to each other, greeting each other, saying, I guess saying thank you here and there.
Yeah.
It depends on what area you're in, I guess, out here. But, no, like in the industry out in Arizona, the artists and whatnot, the artist community, there is a lot of love and support. Yeah.
I think it's a lot more talent. You know how Virginia is in terms of, it's a plethora of talent out here, but people aren't really getting exposed like that.
Yeah.
So do you think it's the same in Arizona?
No shade. I respect everybody's grind, but I would say the artists out here, like, yeah, I would say the East Coast has it for me right now. Regarding music, visuals,
right.
just there's a lot of different sounds in Arizona. I appreciate the different sounds and whatnot. They do come up with a lot of different sounds, but then out here, you know, I'm coming, you know, you always hear that trap and all that stuff people are making. But yeah, there's a lot of underground artists out here that are just amazing, that blow my mind every time I come across them. It's dope.
Okay. Yeah, so we're talking about a lot of the artists. How do you feel about collaborating with different people? Do you think there should be more of that? Do you think it's pretty good what everybody's doing right now? How do you feel?
I definitely think there should be more collaborations. You can never have too many collaborations, you know. I was just speaking to an artist the other day, you know, because I feel that way myself a lot, you know. I'm never getting no love. They're always showing these other artists love that really aren't doing nothing or talking about nothing that could be, you know, helpful just to other people. But at the same time, you know, the key to success, I would say, is, you know, giving someone else what you know, want out of life. So, you know, if you want some love, if you want, you know, that support, then you have to go out and do it. There's no time limit of when, you know, that breakthrough is going to happen for us, but you just got to keep going. Don't get discouraged, you know, just give back, give someone else what you want.
Yeah,
you
take
know?
that initiative.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I feel like there could be a lot more collaborations, you know, a lot more love shown everywhere. Just not, you know, I have to do it myself, showing up more. I mean, people probably see me a lot, but I'm just kind of, you know, I push myself a little bit harder. So, you know, I want to be out a lot more and, you know, making that face-to-face connection with people too. But yeah, there could definitely be a lot more collaborations. I myself, I'm just starting to, you know, get into that collaborative spirit where it's like, okay, like we were saying earlier, this stuff can be overwhelming, you know, chasing, not chasing your dreams, but positioning ourselves for success. It can be a little overwhelming, especially when you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, not everybody's made for that.
You know, so, you know, when you find people that are going just as hard as you, it's a lot easier to kind of ease up and, you know, I guess build that trust with someone else to be able to trust your baby and your dream just as much as you trust, you know, just as hard as you're going for it, you'll be able to trust somebody else with that. So I'm just now kind of getting into that spirit. I've linked up with 20-something Britain, shout out to him, networking genius. I'm starting to work with Warsaw Rebel Culture, another videographer out here. We just started kind of getting the blueprints together for some things, you know, and, you know, we just spoke on some stuff, so, you know, I'm willing to work with anybody.
Okay. Word. Yeah, you beat me to what I was going to ask, you know, some of the collaborations that you've done, you know, let's focus on the love that you have gotten, the support. But let's segue into, like, the videography. You know, we always know how artists collaborate, but how does a photographer, videographer collaborate? Do you all, like, share, you know, shots? How does that work?
That's a good question. With me just beginning, my idea of collaborating with other people, with me doing, you know, behind the scenes footage, interviews, you know, being on set at a live performance, my idea of collaborating with someone is just tag teaming it, you know. So we're going into an event, you know, I'm hosting my you know, show, Who Is That? So, you know, having someone else like yourself, you know, we'll have you as a co-host, whatever the case may be. Hey, you want to edit this part of the footage? Also with videography, you know, two camera people? I don't know exact
Cameraman people.
Yeah, two cameras, whatever, getting two different angles. That's a whole different, you know, visual for, you know, a client or someone that's, you know, trying to, you know, brand themselves. Independent artists, we may not always have that budget, you know, that the industry people have in putting together these, you know, blow your mind. But, you know, those collaborations are very important to be able to provide those type of, you know, that's still that great quality to independent artists, even without that budget yet, because we're all gonna make it.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let's also talk about the different individuals. Tell people what that's about.
Yeah, different individuals versus society. Actually putting together the website right now, so that's going to be a .com, soon come. But basically, it's you know, a digital platforms for independent artists. We're the #1 fan. You know, I love you know, local underground artists. I don't even really listen to the radio anymore. All I really play is, you know, artists on Spotify. You know, I'm that one. I'm that fan, I guess.
Right, yeah.
But different individuals, yeah, like I said, digital platform for independent artists. You know, we're just promoting, supporting other artists. You know, we have our show as well, Who Is That, where we highlight, you know, other artists. Everything is art, so not just, you know, music, you know, rappers and whatnot. You may see that a lot on our page though, but yeah, like everything's changing right now. So everything's art, highlighting artists, creatives. Yeah, really, you know, it's still a clothing brand. I know you haven't seen as much clothing from me lately, but really been going into the media part, you know, providing those services as well. We provide services. Well, I always say we because I know my tribe is coming, but, you know, we provide services such as photography. You know, I'll come out to your performances and be right there. I'll come out and, you know, shoot some footage. I was just at an event last night. I'm always at events, you know, so providing those services, EPKs, electronic press kits, putting those together for artists as well. That's coming on the website, so you'll be able to actually view what we've been doing, you know, what I've been putting together with these interviews, these episodes that you've all been seeing lately. So yeah, I just feel really just like a fangirl right now, a fan. Supporting, showing that love and support to others.
Right, for sure.
You know, basically.
Yeah, so what's next for Kash? Like, you talked about, you know, your past, where you from, what you're doing now, where you taking it, what's the next level?
The next level, who knows? No, but you always have to have a plan. My plan right now, like we were saying earlier, I want to be in Atlanta celebrating New Year's. You know, I've been in Virginia for 2 years. I told myself this is just kind of like a learning turn. You know, I didn't want to stay here too long. I'm not going to get comfortable.
Right.
And I want to travel. I'm 26, almost 30. That's damn near 30, you know? So,
4
you know,
years.
I've been to, traveled a lot, like with AAU basketball, but really didn't get to stay in and enjoy places. But I want to get out, travel more, meet more people, just really make a name for myself. You know, always trying to step up my videography, working with more artists, you know, tapping into more music videos as well. Hit me up, please. You know, I'm not out here head popping at all. You guys see my work, so it's just like, even if it's, I guess, donations, whatever the case may be, let's just work, y'all. That's what it is. That's collaborating.
Where they can find you, how they can reach you.
Oh.
For your personal and different individuals.
My personal, Kash_Creations, Kash with a K, and different individuals versus society, just like that. I know it's kind of long, but different individuals versus society. Yeah, y'all keep grinding and keep shining.
For sure. Yeah. So which one do you prefer? If you had to pick, like you could do one, videography, photography.
That is tough. Wow. I would probably say, do I have to pick one?
Is that hard?
I would say, yeah, it is, maybe photography, just because, yeah, photography, you know, I do film as well, so it's just a different type of, I don't really know, because video, you can still catch those memories and those moments in different angles, different lights and all that, so I don't know, I'll go with photography. Why? Just because I have to pick one, basically.
Right, so you're really 50-50 on that.
Yeah.
Or love your craft.
Like I said, I want to, you know, it's just these little snippets right now, but I would really want to start getting into documentaries, you know, capturing artists in their true form, their true essence, just like with photography and that one click.
That's
you know,
a whole
putting
market,
together a movie, a documentary for these artists, and you know, showing the world their true self, you know, what they're really about. you know, outside of just the music or, you know, the paintings and the spoken word, whatever the case may be, whatever you're doing, that's my goal, that's my dream.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a whole market too. Like you got a lot of people trying to be heard. You know, it's a lot of people trying to get put on, but it's also a lot of people that's trying to tell their story. So instead of just popping up one day like, hey, I'm trying to do this show, you know, you hollering at people like, hey, let me track this story from, you know, the bottom up.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
yeah, I'm gonna have to take that idea.
Hey, that's that collaborating.
Yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that.
It can be a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I want to do one day.
Or smooth. Last question. So where do you see yourself, your brands, like in the next 10 years? Where do you want to be?
On an island. No.
Nice.
Myself as a CEO, yes, on an island. But like I've been saying lately, I'm building an empire out here. I am building an empire, speaking that into existence.
For sure.
You know, so my brand, I see it as, like I said, I don't want it to just be me. I don't want to always be the lone wolf. So, you know, making these connections and hopefully building a foundation with other people, you know, other videographers, graphic designers, editors, where it's really a company, a business, you know, a media company, a production company. So that's where that's where I'm going with this whole rebranding. Videography, kind of, I fell in love with that too. So, and artists, you can never not have this stuff, you know. You can never not have this stuff. You see celebrities doing it. Wiz started it, you know. Snoop just did a documentary behind that. I love that kind of stuff, you know, being able to see people in just a different light.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't matter if you have how much you have in the bank, first of all, how many shows you're doing, you know, if you're really passionate about something and you love something, then just go for it, you know, keep going, keep shining, and it's all gonna pay off. It's all gonna pay off.
Do we miss anything? Anything else you want to plug? Shout outs?
How long have you lived here?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I moved
What's
away.
the good food spot?
I was born there.
That's all I want to know. What's the good food spots?
Good foods out here.
Yeah.
So many of them. You know, of course, I love Feather and Fin. That's a pretty popular one. Like local spots. Cracked
I don't
egg.
know what that is.
Yeah, that's a
You said it's crack, baby?
cracked. Nah. And Scooter. Nah. Cracked egg. It's like a little breakfast spot.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like in the
okay.
gym. You know, good spot. The Main, right across the street. A little
never
rooftop
ate there.
bar. Yeah, it's just some nice spots out here.
I'll check it out. Check it
Yeah.
out. Might change my perspective on some things with those
Yeah,
suggestions.
definitely.
No, but no,
There's
it's
too many
been
to name.
great. Yeah, it's been great being here, just being able to talk with you finally.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Talk
Make
to
sure
the
y'all
people.
show my man some love too. Tidewater Waves, excuse
Yeah.
me.
They got no choice.
At least.
Because we ain't stopping.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can come together in the future.
Definitely, yeah. We're definitely going to talk after
Very
this.
soon, very soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm good. You know, it's
It's
been
Cash.
good.
Chilling.
Kash Creations, Cash with a K.
Yeah. Atlanta, look out.
Yeah, coming. Soon come. We out.
Out.